thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan.
Good afternoon. The G-Tech Cutie Stadium is behind me, and welcome aboard to Super Sunday. We have Brentford against Spurs, followed by Arsenal v Man City. Join us for the build-up in just a moment.
Time for cities and towns to start dreaming again. Walking in the footsteps of giants.
So yes, a good afternoon to you all folks, and welcome aboard once again to Realltom Football. My name is Tom, and I'll bring you the watch on sale for Brentford who take on Spurs live in the Premier League. If you do are watching on the replay, then please do make sure that you are leaving a like on stream and hitting that subscribe button if you are new. Thank you very much indeed, folks. Everybody joining us here today. Kickoff is coming your way from 2 o'clock in the Premier League for Brentford, who take on Spurs. Afternoon to Jamesy. How you doing, Jamesy? Good to see you. Welcome aboard. Bad performance from Bournemouth yesterday. Didn't think they played that well. Poor defeat, really. Felt like they could have stopped Liverpool. A few poor refereeing decisions as well. Yeah, not the best from AFC Bournemouth yesterday against Arne Slot's mighty Reds. But we don't need to talk about Liverpool today. There is nothing Liverpool-themed on this Super Sunday at all. Not a sniff of a Liverpool club or anything like that. It is all about the London clubs, which two of them are playing host today, and four of them are in action. And the other focus is, of course, on the two Manchester clubs who are both playing a London club. One is at home to Crystal Palace. That's Manchester United. That is kicking off simultaneously to one at 2 o'clock. The other is Manchester City, who come to the Emirates Stadium a little bit later on, with kickoff at 4:30 for that one, which this time around is not labelled as a title race fire clash. I wish I could label it as that, but it is not. It is not a title race fire clash, unfortunately, for Arsenal v Man City this time around, but we're going to treat it a big game. Of course we are. Because it is a big game. Arsenal v Manchester City. As you can tell, I've done something a little bit different with the thumbnail this time around. Obviously, you've got John Stones on the thumbnail. And then you've got Saliba. Then you've got Saliba and Gabriel as well. Everybody knows that I always put Trossard on the thumbnail for the Premier League games, but not this time. Switch it up a little bit. So, kick-off, 12 minutes time. Let's have a look at some team news and match information for Brentford, who take on Spurs. We'll have a quick look at the league table as well, and talk about the two games that are happening at 2 o'clock. Before I do that, probably laughed. I haven't got a cough right now. Probably laughed. Yeah. So just a reminder of the three fixtures that are taking place today. In fact, it's a very, very London-themed next couple of days. Obviously, there's a London derby tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Chelsea are against West Ham, and we'll be live for that one. And today, there's another London derby as well. Brentford against Spurs. What a game, man. And what a game they're both going to be. I think Brentford Spurs will be slightly more entertaining than Chelsea West Ham, but we'll see. You never know. Manchester United against Crystal Palace. I have put a little bit of a bet on that one, even though I'm not watching it. I have gone for a £1 stake, and Manchester United to win over 10.5 corners, and Amad Diallo to score. That will give me £9. And it's on a boost as well, that one. The bet builder for this game is a 50p stake, over 1.5 goals, Brentford or draw on the double chance, and also Johan Visser to score at any time. Returns are £1.50, so more than double my stake back as profit. In fact, it would, yeah, so what? Yeah. Everton versus Liverpool will be on the 12th of February. Yes, Jamesy, we will be live for that Merseyside derby at Goodison Park. But before that Merseyside derby, I will actually be at Goodison Park on Saturday. I have secured tickets. I will be there to watch Everton play AFC Bournemouth. So yes, it is all confirmed. The hotel is booked. So yeah, Saturday the 8th of February, I will be attending Goodison Park for my first and probably only time before it closes. And then also another new stadium to be chalked off on Sunday the 9th. I will be chalking off Ewood Park as Blackburn Rovers have visitors Wolves on Sunday the 9th. But then yes, so yeah, I'll get the Goodison experience, you know. But yes, that Merseyside derby that you can see at the very bottom of that pile of fixtures, I will be live for on Wednesday, the 12th of February. Quick check on the league table then. So today for Spurs rather, a point will do nothing for them but 3 points. It can put them on to 27 points. It would put them above Everton and above both West Ham and Crystal Palace because of their plus 9 goal difference. They are the only team in the places below 13th with a positive goal difference. And yes, the chance sits with Spurs today to move as high as 13th. Let's have a look at Brentford, who sit in 11th. They can go on to 34 points with a win. They do have a positive goal difference over Brighton after their 7-0 defeats to Nottingham Forest yesterday. So they would be able to surpass Brighton by goal difference and move themselves into the top 10 with the victory today, Brentford. Crystal Palace can go 1 point above Manchester United if they claim victory today at Old Trafford, and that would put them onto 30 points and into 12th. Manchester United, though, can go on to 32 points with the win, which, if Brentford don't claim victory here today, would put them into 11th. But Brentford, neither Manchester United or Crystal Palace have the opportunity to move into the top 10 today. I wouldn't say Bournemouth are safe quite yet. Most certainly not Nottingham Forest are. I mean, what an outstanding win it was yesterday for Nottingham Forest. 7-0 against Brighton, that was. Luke Links, I'm sure, was crying his eyes out as Forest hit 7 in response to a 5-0 defeat to Bournemouth. What a response, by the way. Seriously. And that was the only game that entertained yesterday. Bournemouth, much different circumstances for them. They suffered a 2-0 defeat to Liverpool. Didn't really play that well, and some refereeing decisions were a little bit controversial, including the awarding of the penalty for Mo Salah. But nevertheless, Bournemouth will go again, and Nottingham Forest back to flying, winning ways. Totally restoring the damage done by the Bournemouth defeat and ensuring as well that they added a little bit of a cherry on top. If you look at before the Bournemouth Forest game, you'll notice obviously the goal difference was plus 11. It then dropped to obviously minus 6. Sorry, not minus 6, plus 6. And then the response is, we need to restore that goal difference. But hang on a minute. Brighton are absolutely shit. So why don't we add 2 more goals instead of just scoring 5 and give ourselves a bonus as well on top of the restoration? And that's exactly what they did. So yeah, they restored the damages that were done at Bournemouth, and they added a bonus on top. So Forest, impeccable, really. Right, on to your team news now for Brentford, who face Spurs. Here we go. 4-2-3-1 formation then for Brentford sees a different goalkeeper in goal today. There is actually no Mark Flanagan in the squad, so Hakan Valdimarsson begins in goal. A back four of Sepp van der Berg, Christopher Ayer, Nathan Collins and Keane Lewis Potter. Plays behind a defensive midfield to Christian Norgard, the captain, and Vital Janel. Then your attacking three is Mikael Damsgaard, Brian Mbeumo and Kevin Schade. But leading the front by himself is Johan Visser on the bench for Brentford. I don't see a goalkeeper, but Julian Eystone, Michael Coyote, Ethan Pinnock, Ben Mee, Matthias Jensen, Fabio Carvalho, former Fulham and Liverpool man, Yehor Yarmouk, Yunus Konak and Paris Maghoma are all on the bench for Brentford. Looking quite blind on the bench for Spurs again. It is Anthony Kinski begins in goal. A back four of Archie Gray, Pedro Porro, Jed Spence and Ben Davis. Plays behind a defensive midfield two of Rodrigo Bentancur. Is he just come back from injury? I don't know. He has had a lot of injuries, hasn't he, this season, Bentancur. And Yves Bissouma. The midfield, the attacking midfield is a three of Mikey Moore, Yves Bissouma, Mikey Moore, Dejan Kulusevski, and Son. Leading the front is Richarlison on the bench for Spurs. There is no Pedro Porro available, by the way. Brandon Austin, Sergio Reguilon, Dante Casanova, sounds like a new signing or a young gun. Malachi Hardy, Lucas Bergvall, Pape Sarr, Callum Olasesi, Dane Scarlett, and Damala Ajayi. Has he left, has he? Oh. Well, it's goodbye to Bournemouth for Mark Travers. But now is the time to focus on Brentford, and it's a different goalkeeper, as I said, for them today, Hakan Valdimarsson. Also a different goalkeeper for Spurs, who made a fantastic debut against Liverpool, but then made himself look like an absolute joke in the fixture against Everton. So played well at home to Liverpool, but Anthony Kinski, but not so well against the likes of, I think, us. I think he played against us and also Everton. Speaking of Everton, they've not conceded a goal in the last two games. Obviously winning 1-0 at the Amex Stadium against Brighton last week, thanks to Iliman Ndiaye's penalty that won the game. He also was on the score sheet yesterday. Everton won 4-0 against Leicester, with Abdoulaye Doucouré scoring within 10 seconds of that game. So the David Moyes effect is in full swing, and I can't wait to see Everton at Goodison Park on Saturday. Honestly, it's going to be interesting. And we'll get it out of the way now. Don't forget that Tuesday, thank you, Flicked, is my birthday. Okay? So please wish me a happy birthday on Tuesday. I won't be live on Tuesday because, there's no interesting football match and I'm going to be out for a birthday dinner. But please do wish me a happy birthday on Tuesday. Don't forget that Tuesday the 4th of February, that's 2 days' time from now, is my birthday. And yes, as Flicks points out, I will be 19 years of age. So yes, if Arsenal beat Manchester City today, it'll be a big early birthday present ahead of my 19th birthday. So yes, let's hope for a win today against City. which I do expect. I'm not quite as confident as Jamie Carragher. Jamie Carragher on Super 6 has predicted 2-0. I've gone for just a 1-0 victory, but any victory really today against Man City would be sweet and a good birthday present. And I do have a dibs ticket on the Manchester United against Crystal Palace as well, as well as the price boost bet. Kamara, I'm becoming old. You're right. And I'll explain that one. I'll explain that dibs ticket in just a moment. I am going to get the scoreboards ready because we are kicked off at G-Tech Community Stadium. So the ticket I've got in play for Manchester United against Crystal Palace is Jean-Philippe Mateta to have 1 or more shots on target, Jean-Philippe Mateta to have 2 or more shots, Ismaila Sarr to have 2 or more shots, and Ismaila Sarr to have 1 or more shots on target. So that's 2 shots for Ismaila Sarr and Jean-Philippe Mateta, and both of them to have at least 1 on target. And I can confirm that both of those players are starting. So 2 shots each for those 2 players, and 1 on target from each of them will give me a nice £10 win of a £2 dibs ticket. And I didn't realise, but if I go back onto the dibs app, I did win on a Girona Arsenal. I put a dibs ticket on Girona Arsenal, and I did win because I said it had Arsenal to win, 2 or more goals, Arsenal 6 or more shots on target, Arsenal 6 or more corners, Girona 3 or more cards, and Girona's goalkeeper to make 4 or more saves. I've gone 2-1. Not at the moment. A Fulham fan's backing Spurs. Surprise, surprise. It's not called the Juice Cup, it's called the Carabao Cup. And I can tell you that it will be either Arsenal or Liverpool to win the Carabao Cup. Hopefully. Yes, I'm saying that overconfidently. You are right. And you know what? The good news is about the FA Cup weekend. Yeah, after that bloody Newcastle game, we've got the weekend off. Yes, I can enjoy my FA Cup trips and excursions without the worry of Arsenal. I'm going to be in Blackburn. I'm attending 2 matches, Flicks, not 1. 1 each day. Unbelievably, yeah. Yes, I am going to be at the Blackburn match as well. Hence the reason why I am staying at the Hampton by Hilton in Blackburn, not a Liverpool hotel. And the reason why I'm staying in Blackburn, not Liverpool as well, can I add, is because the Blackburn game is a 12:30 kickoff. And Tom wants a line at the hotel. Well, hey, unbelievable, Jeff. Or should I do let me do an Ali McCoist. Well, Fletch, that is just unbelievable. Oh, Fletch, I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. $19, indeed. Tuesday. Spurs will have a throw in here. Kinski to Gray. Good afternoon, Kate and John. How are you both doing? Good to see you and welcome aboard. Bad defeat for Newcastle yesterday. Another not so great result. Are you confident ahead of the Carabao Cup semi-final second leg now after that defeat to Fulham? Who, by the way, have done the league double over Newcastle this season. Fulham have done a league double over Newcastle this season in astonishing manner. Spence and Kulusevski. I'm going to say 2-0 Arsenal. Flixie FC. 1, 2, 3. Flixie FC. Yes, man. Oh, yes. Oh, please. Yeah, honestly, I'd love it. 2-0 full time. 3-0 after extra time. And then let's see. Do you know who's going to score the winning goal in that Carabao Cup final? My centre-back, Gabriel. That's right. Yeah, you know it. You know who's going to score the winning goal. That bloody Brazilian centre-back we've got. The best centre-back in the league, for that matter. Yeah, Saliba's not as good as him. No way. Yeah, if people want to chat about, what about Saliba? Saliba's not as good as Gabriel. Trust me. Well, Spurs do hold the advantage, and if they can hold out for just a 1-0 defeat or even a 0-0 draw, then they will be in with a chance to get to the Carabao Cup final. Come on. Bollocks! We're at the Emirates. Yeah, they are still shit. Yeah, they are still shit. Yeah, because they were shitting themselves at half time when Club Brugge scored a goal. Yeah. Oh, that's right. You should have seen the City fans, honestly. Yeah, you think I don't see these things. Mate, I flicked over, yeah, and the camera angles at half time were showing City fans absolutely shitting themselves. Because they were 1-0 down against Club Brugge. I didn't call you a City fan. Yeah, I'll take a 1-0. Just 1-0. Don't need to mess about with any kind of 2-1s or 3-1s. Just 1-0 will do, mate. I don't want a blockbuster again. I can't be doing another blockbuster, quite frankly. I'll tell you what would be the best thing if we match Forest's scoreline yesterday. I can just imagine it as well, because here's the thing. Yeah, the Arsenal Man City and the Brighton Forest game last time in the reverses both matched each other. Brighton Forest finished 2-2. City Arsenal finished 2-2. So maybe it's a case of home side wins 7-0, Forest. And again, comprende. Chris, who do you support in that game? Ashik just jumped in there and put Chris right on the spot. Sorry, you're actually supporting Arsenal. You actually want Arsenal to win. Did they? Yeah, Leeds aren't in the Premier League. I'm not really counting Leeds because they're not in the Prem. You know, I mean, the only Championship fixture I'm interested in this weekend was the Blackburn game. Yeah? Why do you think? By the way, Blackburn-Preston is the best Championship fixture you'll get. I don't care. That fixture is underrated. I love watching Blackburn-Preston. It's one of my favourite Championship fixtures. Don't ask me why. Just is. Yeah, Burnley, boring again. Yeah, when they played bloody Leeds, oh, hang on a minute, 0-0. I'm glad I didn't watch that one. Brentford won a corner. Good afternoon to Max C55 from Twitch. Welcome to you. How you doing? Good to see you. And welcome aboard. Chelsea versus West Ham. Off so soon. See you later, mate. Just let me check the mic, by the way, just to make sure that it is on the right one. Yeah, it is. We're all good. I don't want people to start telling me audio issue at half time or whatever it is. I hope it's just I just don't want it to be a blockbuster, if you know what I mean. Yeah, we don't need another blockbuster. Dylan's in the house. How you doing, Dylan? Good to see you and welcome aboard. And I know it's going to be lively later after the Arsenal City game. I know it is. So, yeah, hopefully it's not going to be a blockbuster. Damsgaard looking for Sharda. Couldn't take it in his stride, but he's still got the ball. Sharda now. He's lost it. Quickly won back by Brentford. Not going to reach Wissa. The counter could be on. Welcome to Tim124W. How you doing? Welcome aboard. Can I be honest? Can I be honest with you guys? Seriously? Because this game is not that great at the minute. So we'll just talk Arsenal City for the time being. Until it livens up. I actually want that game to be the Etihad today. I actually want to be at the Etihad today. Do you know why? I don't think so. I don't think I have a cousin called Tim. I mean, it can be the case that I would look similar to somebody, but it most certainly doesn't mean we're related. I mean, most certainly it'd be a case of checking for ancestry if I had a cousin called Tim, but because I don't... Well, I'm not aware. Yeah, I'm presuming not, to be fair. I strongly doubt it. Anyways, yeah. No, I want to play it again. The Etihad, like, I feel that hunger to kind of have that fixture again. And this time, for us to actually win it and not be robbed. But yes, can I point out to you? 7 minutes. 7 minutes at a time. Gone 7 minutes. Ref's still playing on. And John Stones, who is offside, scores. And then Haaland does not get sent off, or is clearly violent conduct, in throwing the ball at Gabriel's head. Maybe. Yeah, and quite frankly, no matter what the result of the Emirates today, it will not be the same as playing at the Etihad. Because it does mean more to beat them there. And we're talking seconds. And we were denied by an offside not given and a violent conduct red card not given. So hang on. Haaland don't get sent off for throwing the ball at Gabriel's head, but Leandro Trossard gets sent off for kicking the ball away. What can I say? What can I say? Damsgaard, he's touched that him down. Yeah, in fact, let's go back to that. Let's go back to that fixture. Let's go back to it because I'm interested. Man City, right? Let's go back to it. Let's go back to it. Let's just go back to it, please. Richarlison, knocked back for Kulusevski, and it's blocked by Charlotte. Let's go back to it. Let's go back. No, you can't. Let's go back to it anyways. Let's go back to it. So Manchester City previously won. No, Manchester City after that game. Bear with me. Yeah, this is Premier League fixtures, by the way. So they drew 1-1 with Man City. So they drew 1-1 with Newcastle. Now Haaland didn't score in that game, but Haaland should have been suspended for that one. Then Man City Fulham. Again, Haaland didn't score in that game, but still, Haaland should have been suspended for that game. The Wolves game, again, Haaland didn't score in that game, but still, he should have been suspended. And Leandro Trossard was suspended for our Carabao Cup clash against Bolton Wanderers, which was a relief because it was only a one-match ban, that it was only Bolton Wanderers. But it's not the point. So, the controversy of that game is there. Now, you don't just throw the ball at a player's head. It's not right. I mean, for a start, you shouldn't even be touching the ball with your hands as it's gone out on the touchline. There's been chances at both ends, but no goal. We are keeping our eyes on Fiorentina's game as well today at AC Milan in the Milan derby. £20.22 will come back off the Acca Insurance. Manchester United, Fiorentina, Arsenal, AC Milan and Brentford to win. And yes, that is all home sides to win. Mikey Moore. Ball in. Richarlison was coming in. And Brentford do clear the ball through Sharda. Intercepted by the Spurs man. Porro is here. There's me thinking the Porro wanted in the squad. Well, Spurs in their last away win, it was 5-0 against Southampton. In fact, the last 2 away wins that Spurs have had, when they've been few and far between of recent, both home and away, they kept clean sheets and scored 4 or more goals. Of course, winning 4-0 at the Etihad and winning 5-0 at St Mary's. Those were Spurs' last 2 away Premier League victories. It's Norgard. He takes his touch, he turns, but then runs straight into the Spurs body. Yeah, Collins wasn't going to let Richarlison go, and he's committed a foul. Gray looking for Mikey Moore. Mikey Moore, Kulusevski. And Brentford can come out with the ball. Damsgaard won a ball for Mbermo. The touch is brilliant. Brian Mbermo straight at Kinski. Son. And now Basuma. There was 2 blocks in there. Deflection. Takes it over the bar for a corner. And it is rather tight at the moment. Corner is in. Did he get a flick? Did he get a touch? Or has he gone straight in? I think it's gone off the arm of Vitaly Janelt. Well, there you go, Spurs. With a rather strange goal, are in front. Welcome to Ryan. How you doing, Ryan? Good to see you. And welcome aboard. Damsgaard and Brentford now have a corner. No. Let me just read my head. Do you see that fluorescent yellow shirt with the black lines? You might recognise it if you watched West Ham Arsenal last season. I'm an Arsenal fan. Through and through. Something's gone wrong with the coverage. I'm going to green. It's back on now. That's the second time that Sky's coverage has stuttered. Lewis Potter to Brian Mbeumo. Sent it in but cleared away. It's very fluorescent, isn't it, that shirt? I love it. So many people hate that shirt, you know, but it is so lovely. I think it's a lovely shirt. Well, I buy. What I always do is just think. Well, I always buy one set of all 3 kits from China for 30 quid, and then I buy all the originals, which are normally priced between 80 and 100. So, and I have all 3 kits each season. And the reason why I buy some from China is because not all the kits are confirmed straight away. But yeah. Yeah. And can I say as well, my home shirt had to be washed pretty much straight away after being bought, because the day after it arrived, I wore it to the Emirates Stadium for a pre-season match on the hottest day of the year against Lyon. So yeah. I explained. Because the club sometimes don't confirm new kits until on the day that they're being worn for the first time, meaning I might not be able to meaning I might not be able to wear it. That's why I do it. I buy all the kits. I buy all the proposed kits in advance, because sometimes the club don't confirm the new kits until the day they're being worn for the first time. So I like to make sure that I've got the kit for that particular match day, because otherwise, you know, I might not be able to wear it on the day that it's being used. And I always wear the same kit that matches to the kit that's being worn on the day. Damsgaard is Lewis Potter. Whipped in by Damsgaard. Well, Spurs have dropped 41 points from winning position since the start of last season. Son. Huh? This seat was the comments. I don't know what you mean. Jordan, how you doing? Welcome in. Jordan LFC. Spurs corner here. Was that clear off the line by Yannick, was it? Some wrestling. Yannick gets wrestled to the floor by Bazuma. I mean, it's still not solid proof, to be fair. But welcome in, mate. Well, I'd like to point out that the screen recording that you took did stutter halfway through, which can indicate that the original video has been tampered with. No one else so far is it United Palace. Is Ahmad starting? You're going to cash out or crash out? I need to have Ahmad starting because I've got over 10.5 corners. United to win and Ahmad to score. £9 off a £1 stake. on a price boost. Mainly was the striker. Ahmad is playing though. Ahmad is playing, yeah. There has been 6. 6 corners. Good. Because they're both shit. No offence, but they're both shit. I'm not being funny, but Granit Xhaka could probably do better. Well, in fact, I think Granit Xhaka in his final season with Arsenal scored more goals than them two combined last season and this season. What is this, a lyric prank or something? I think Xhaka did, yeah. I mean, them two combined this season scored, say what? 4, 5 goals. Xhaka scored about 8 or 9 in his last season with us, so... I'm holding a bottle. But the bottle has liquid in it. So the bottle hasn't leaked all the way yet. Richarlison, lovely football. Richarlison's gone over. Me? Maybe. Yeah. I mean, I don't really have the famousness yet or the contacts to be able to do that. There certainly is an idea for the future, though. Oh, we've hit 1,030 subscribers. Somebody subscribe, thank you very much to whoever has. And we are now at 152 public watch hours away from 3,000, which means that I can enable memberships, super chats, and merchandise on the channel. I'm going to target to hit that by... Let's go for the end of February, actually. I think we can hit that by February 28th. Why would you need to ask content from your dad? There is 2 additional minutes, by the way, at the end of the first half here. Damsgaard's corner. Will be another one. Half-time whistle's gone. It's Manchester United 0, Crystal Palace 0 at half-time. They've both had one shot. Jean-Philippe Mateta and Ismail Assar. And Eden's both have one on target. To win £10 from Dibs. Just out of curiosity, how old are you, mate? If you need to ask, because you say you have to ask permission, so. Half-time whistle's gone, and Brentford are behind. The goal from the corner, which was an own goal by Vitaly Janelt, is the difference between Brentford and Spurs here so far. So half-time score, Brentford 0, Spurs 1. Okay, that would explain it then. That would explain it. Can I just double check? Let me just double check something. One moment, please, guys. I am not going to respond to that because, well, quite frankly enough, it just seems wrong to answer that question, really. No, I am going to be 19 on Tuesday. Bear with me, please, one moment. Okay, I just want to double check. So I just want to double check this, because obviously we are not a Made for Kids channel. So can I ask that you have a supervised account from your parents because you are under the age bracket of 13, Ryan? Just out of curiosity. Just bear with me. Your dad has your account on his phone. Okay, that's all right then. Yeah, that's fine. You're 18 April. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna look at the clips now then. Yeah, own goal. Yeah, he comes off his arm, I think. What am I doing? I'm talking about the clips, mate. No, I haven't reported you, mate. Don't worry. I'm just making sure that you are within the community guidelines, and indeed you are, because obviously your account is managed by your parents. That's fine. You see, us YouTubers, since a couple of years ago, we have to follow this these US laws, COPPA, which is Child Protection USA, something like that, and it applies to all YouTubers. So yeah. I don't have Roblox, mate. Too old for it. Ooh, what's this? Sack defense. Why you shouldn't bite your nails? Nope. Oh, just realised the Sky Pundits trio is the same one from UCL today.
Premier League title winner. Only respect. What a trio we had assembled for the job this afternoon. So good. I can't believe no one's ever thought of this before. Thierry Henry, Arsenal Invincible World Cup winner. Jamie Carragher, Champions League winner. And Michael Premier League title winner. Only respect. What a trio we had assembled for the job this afternoon. So good. I can't believe no one's ever thought of this before.
Has Luke posted his vlog yet, by the way? I want to see this vlog from the Forest Brighton game yesterday. We're not, mate. Okay, we're nearly ready for the second half then at the G-Tech Stadium. Second half then, Balogun on the way. Don't have roadblocks. No, mate. Ah, of course, tomorrow's deadline day. Second half, they're Balogun away at the G-Tech Stadium. It's Brentford against Spurs. Currently, Spurs lead by a single goal to nil. Here we go then. We're off and running for second half. Yeah, that's false, mate. He will be in the squad. Bollocks. Ryan was left out of the squad. Not because of injury. Early free kick in the second half of Brentford. It's a goal kick there. Ryan Ashik said nothing. Rotterdam's Garden. Oh, then Burma pulled it across. No. It's Son. And Burma. Fraser, how you doing? Welcome in, Fraser. Welcome to Dan Kemp. Says, come on, the Arsenal. Yes, big match. 4:30. Well, let's be out in about 4 minutes. Welcome into Dylan. Don't see Charlie around, actually, Dylan, but welcome in. This on the stretch there. Lineups will be out soon, actually, for our game. Fragile 1-0 lead for Spurs at the moment here. Worcester so close to equalise as well there. He's Spence. Crystal Palace wanted to sign Ben Chilwell from Chelsea. Here's Burma. A lot of the action in the Spurs half in the second half. Team news is now out for the Arsenal City game. Let's have a look. They've got Ortega in goal. Rising goal. Coming. I was reading about doubts. Ashik tried to put the doubt in me. Well, rising goal. Yeah. Woohoo! What a lineup. And of course, the two centre-backs, if they both didn't start, then that special thumbnail that I made would have looked pretty pointless. Because as you can tell, that Leandro Trossard, who normally sits in the thumbnail, is not there. You've got Saliba and Gabriel on the thumbnail instead, with John Stones. He's shot up. Yeah, I don't know if people have seen it yet. Go and have a look. Go and have a look for yourselves, yeah. I did spend a while scouring through footyrenders.com trying to find some good renders for the game. I think it would have been a bit stupid if I didn't put John Stones on it, really, considering he was the man of the moment at the last stage. Although I could have tried to find a render of Haaland throwing the ball. Son and Basuma. Kick forward by Gray. Oh, just wide by Bergval there. Spurs have actually played all right in this game. I can't even lie about it. Can Brentford find an equaliser? Charlotte's been brought down there by Bentan Kurt. So team news, if you want to look at it on the Premier League app, now available on the Premier League app for you guys. The lineups were available at 3:15 on Twitter, but now available on the Premier League app and Match Centre for you guys for our game against City. And you would expect at 3:30 as well. They'll read them out on Sky. There's the real. Damsgaard, it took a nick. It took a nick. It's in a corner. Crystal Palace have taken the lead against Manchester United. At Old Trafford. So for Palace, John Philippe Mateta has arrived with the goods. And now I want to check my dibs sheets again. So there you go. Jean-Philippe Mateta with that secondary shot, and that secondary shot being on target. Now I just require one more shot from Ismail Assar, and that shot to be on target. To win £10 from dibs. Unless Ismail Assar's gone off, has he? One change, I think, in that game. Just a one. Timeline, one change. Daiji Kamada replaced by Berriese. Right, somebody let me know if Ismail Assar has a shot on target, will you? Burma ball down the line, wins a corner to Brentford. Burma sent it in. Son joins the attack. Substitutionary Yi Basima replaced by Pape Sarr. What's that? Mm-mm. 21 minutes to go. There's too much on it. Whatever, everybody that corner. Charlton. And Burmo. Was he brought down by Spence? No, says the referee. United have made a further 2 changes. Mainu and Hoyland. Mainu and Mazraoui off. Hoyland and Xerxes on. Good covering from Spence. The better builder, we need Brentford to win or draw. I need 3 more corners in that Man United game. Collins will look for this up. There's the corner off Jed Spence. Away by Spence. Can Brentford find that opening? Found the goal. Check on Fiorentina's score. Leading 2-1 against Genoa right now. Fiorentina. So Christopher Ayer replaced by Kyoto. New signing for Brentford on the pitch. Coyote, his first involvement in the game, is winning a corner for Brentford. Just under 14 minutes to go here. And Burmo's sent it in. It's really deep as well. Jensen swung one in. It wasn't quite deep enough that time. One was perfectly deep. The other was not so much. The new signing, Coyote. He's going to try a long throw in here. The distance was on it. Well, the positive is it was on target. So Richarlison's going off here to be replaced by Dane Scarlett. Burma, yeah, no, that touch will help them. Yeah, that's fine. Bit short with the pass, doesn't matter. Can't get away with it, and Brentford did. "11 minutes to go. Spurs' early goal is the difference in this game so far. Coyote, it's another deep long throw, you know. And that's hit from range. Miles off target, though, by Keane Lewis Potter. United's game is 2 minutes in front of ours. Fiorentina still leading 2-1 against Genoa. Frankfurt behind against Wolfsburg by a goal to nil in a 2:30 kickoff. So if their game's 2 minutes in front of ours, United, that must mean that their game had no added time because it would only have 2 minutes added on. Carvalho is waiting to come on here for Brentford. For now, Son is preparing the Spurs corner. Delivery came in. Kulusevski fired that one across there. It went long. That was loud. This Potter couldn't get around Porro. Less than 5 to go now. Coyote to the long throw-in. Brentford need to start thinking about equalising rather now. Off the line, I think that was. Rodrigo Bentancur. Graham. Kulusevski. Bentancur. So they've nicked it. The winner. Pap Salah manages to seal the deal for Spurs at Brentford. A win they needed. To be fair, a performance that it's been a good one from Spurs. They've been convincing. They've not come under too much pressure from Brentford. It could see them to an unexpected victory for Brentford here today. It's another home defeat for Brentford after such a long run of being unbeaten at home to losing at home to Forest, Arsenal, Plymouth Argyle, and now Liverpool and Spurs as well. And Mateta has added a second for Crystal Palace. To probably seal the deal. At Old Trafford. Five additional minutes have been put on for that game. We aren't quite at the stage of determination of added minutes yet. Burma was fouled right on the edge of the box. Well, Brentford did come back late against City. From 2 down. Could they do the same against Spurs here? Seems very unlikely, doesn't it? But you never know. And Burmo is a poor one, actually. Lifts it over the bar. 4 additional minutes. Only 4 as well. Less than 2 to go now. It's going to be an important win for Spurs to go into the game at Anfield on Wednesday, I think, or Thursday. I think their game's on Thursday, aren't we? We're on Wednesday. Toyota. "25 seconds remain now in the match. Might be able to get a consolation, Brentford, but in the way the cross was Son. Couple more seconds and cross from Toyota, headed over by Shaw. Full-time whistle is blown, and Spurs get a important and much-needed win, a 2-0 win ahead of their trip to Anfield in midweek. The full-time score here: Brentford 0, Spurs 2. Next up then, Arsenal v Man City. Join us at 4:15 in about 21 minutes time.